Hey Roblox builders, Curb Monkey here. In the third video of the three-part series on the packages system. This is video 3, Advanced Package Uses. And if you hadn't seen the first two videos on package basics and package workflows, I suggest checking those out. In this video, Advanced Package Uses, we will be going over adding variations to your package using scripts and attributes, using the Compare Package tool to look at package versions. We'll also talk about how and when to use nested packages and the upcoming nested packages plugin workflow. These more advanced topics really show the power of the package system to allow you to get the most out of your assets. So let's jump right into package attributes, where we use scripting and attributes on the model group to get more variation out of one asset. So now I want to get into something called package attributes. Currently, I have a lamppost here, and the lights are on. But if I wanted to have a version of this with the lights off, I'd either have to make another package that has all the lights turned off, or I could come into this package and change things around, right? So I'd change this from neon to plastic so I didn't get the glow. And you can see immediately it says, hey, you're entering a modified state. And I could continue this way. So I could come in and delete the beam. I could come in and remove the light source. But if I publish this, all my lampposts are going to go out because I'm making that the new default for the current version. Or I could leave this lamppost, if I only wanted one of them to be out, I could leave it like this and just know that it's no longer going to receive updates from the package itself because it's in a modified state. The other thing I could do is come in and just delete this link and have this be unlinked model group again. But that's going to get me in that situation where I have to go in and modify things at this particular placement on this particular lamppost. And I don't really want to do that. So the thing that package attributes can do is give you that variation without having to modify the actual object itself or package itself. So in this one, you can see I have a script, and this does take a little bit of script knowledge. ChatGPT and Roblox Assistant can help write these for you, but just wanted to show off a really easy and helpful way to make these kind of adjustments on your packages so that you can get larger variety out of their placements. So this is a super simple script. It basically is looking at the parent of the script, which is the lamppost model package, and it's getting an attribute. I added an attribute onto this package down in the properties panel. At the very bottom, there's attributes, and you can add a bunch of different type of attributes here. I added one that's just a Boolean, and I called it on. And you can see that that check mark is on. And basically what it does is the package at runtime will look at the parent, find the attribute, and do whatever that script is telling it to do. So it could change a color, it could delete an object, it could, in this case, when it's off, it will change the color of, or it will change the material from neon to plastic. It will disable the bulbs so you don't see them, and it will disable the light source so you don't see that. So just to show you, on this first placement, I have the on checkbox checked, and down here on the second one, you see that it's off. And we're not seeing any difference right now, and that's because we're in editor. But as soon as we go to run, this experience, either in a published version or play here or run, you'll see that that lamppost will turn off. So you'll see the first lamppost is still on, projecting a light. It's got all of its effects. And this next one is off. So I'm getting a lot of variation, and I'm still only managing one asset. Normally, if you created a second asset to do this, now you have to manage two assets, and that starts ballooning what you have to keep track of. Just as another example, these cars here, this is all the same package, but I've used another attribute called paint color and a script within inside that package to allow me to have one asset that I can manage and get all the variation out of it. And currently, like I said, you don't see these attributes being applied while you're in the editor. We do have a future task to make these attribute changes actually reflect what you see inside Studio while you're not playing. So while you're in the editor mode, basically. But that's something that's coming up a little bit later. Shouldn't be too far out. And that's going to really help, environment artists or anyone using this feature to be able to see those updates without having to go into the play or run feature. But again, super helpful to allow you to have one package that you're managing that does a bunch of different things. We could change the paint color on this. We could hang some flower baskets off these hooks. We could put a bunch of different attributes in here that allow one asset to have a bunch of variations. And that's another really powerful aspect of the package system that I hope you can kind of get around and play with and start to understand, because as soon as you do, you're going to be unlocking the power of this system for yourself and saving you a ton of time. So now I'd like to talk about how to nest packages within another package. This becomes very powerful in a way in which you use a package almost like an atom that's going to reach out and touch many more packages. As you can see here, I have this wood trim. I just have this piece of geometry. It's a rounded cube and a sphere, and it has this wood trim surface appearance on it. And that surface appearance is used on all of these items. So from a drawer, which gets used in a credenza, to all these furnishings, all this wood trim, and then finally to this study from Deval Drive. Basically, what's happening is this surface appearance is the first package, and then it gets nested as a child package into all these other packages. As you can see here it is. Again, this drawer itself is a child of this nightstand. So that's the second nesting of a package. And then the third level of the package is that nightstand is used in this room. This room happens to be broken up into a bunch of different chunks so that we could kind of break it apart in the experience. So there are 3 different packages here to make up this room, and each one of those packages has multiple nested packages in it. So this is a workflow that's not 100% supported right now. We do have a feature in beta that's called the nested package plugin, and I've enabled that on my account. But here's what it looks like. If you select a package and make a modification, so in this instance, let me pull this off, put this over here. So in this instance, if I make a change, and I'll make something kind of drastic, I'll again copy the normal map and put it in the diffuse. You'll see that turns purple. Now we can kind of see the hierarchy in which that surface appearance is being used in all of these assets. I mean, you can see how many there are. What this plugin does is basically go through, and when you publish the child package, it will run through each individual asset, each individual package, republishing that package, and then looking to see if that package is used anywhere else up in the hierarchy. So in this case, it goes from the surface appearance to the drawer to the credenza or nightstand, and then into the room chunk itself. So it's saving you multiple publish events all within the click of one button. And again, this UI is a bit in beta right now, so it doesn't look as pretty as it will when we ship it, but the functionality is there. So let's go ahead and publish this change to this scene. And you'll see as it does it, it'll go through and kind of give you some information about where it is in here. So now it's publishing the surface appearance. And it's broken. So now I wanted to touch on another really powerful aspect of packages, and that is that you can nest packages within other packages. This workflow isn't fully supported right now, but I wanted to touch on it because this will be coming out soon. You can do this currently, but there's a plugin that's going to make this workflow much faster. Just to show you what I mean about nesting packages. So I have this surface appearance, this SA metal trim city A, and that's used as a child package in this bench package and the fire hydrant package and these newsstand packages and the mailbox. All of these packages were used to create this sidewalk group. So just a little scene of a couple packages. So we're already, from the start, we're already into the second nesting of this surface appearance. And if we go farther back, we have this little city parklet or roundabout. Those packages, the sidewalk group packages, were used in this package to create this scene. So we're 3 nests away from the original package. Looks like I forgot to convert this one into a package. I'll do that now. All right. So now if I go to the original surface appearance and I make a change, we're just going to copy the normal map up into the diffuse color or color map so we can see a dramatic change there. And if I publish this right now, publish to package, you'll notice a couple of my other packages now are in a strange state. We have this surface appearance that didn't get updated because it was nested. So anytime you nest a package within another package, currently that auto update feature gets turned off. So now this is complaining that, hey, this material isn't up to date. So you could go through one by one and update all, and then work your way up this hierarchy. But we have this tool that we're working on, the nested package publisher, which allows